because of the uneven terrain. I'm like, why didn't it take my click? Well, because I was clicking in a dumb place. I've not been watching the Ice Hockey World Cup so far. Oh, and is it this weekend that Eurovision is happening? It's like priorities. Like, yeah, I'm a Canadian. Ice hockey. Pfft. Eurovision. That sounds like fun. So now we can do this anomaly, which needed an RC commander. So we are going to send you... Kendrell! Hey, thank you very much! Here on Earth, it's World Whiskey... Wait, what? It's World Whiskey Day? Any tips for people stuck on... Any tips for people stuck on Mars that want to celebrate? Yeah, does Mars does not yet have a whiskey industry, although I suspect... Ooh, new planetary anomalies. That was not from the research, that's just, I think, a timed thing to unlock a next tier of it. I suspect there's someone that's making, like, some bathtub gin or something. Because, you know, humans gonna human. Can you zoom in and take a look at some of the models? They're beautiful. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I don't tend to very often, because I like, you know, I like to have the full look, but it is gorgeous. Look at it, like, that fellow over here. Who's this? Justice Kessler. Adult medic. There we go. He's currently visiting a diner. Yeah, oh, for some reason I thought it was an apartment building. Daily menu. I can't quite read that. It's just happy hours. Daily menu over here on the Quill's version of Mars is gonna serve, it's whiskey, chocolate, and haggis. There you go. That's your standard fare. I'm sending you home. Yes. You are waiting for fuel, so that, and then you'll load up the RC commander. Yes. Is the haggis spicy? You need a nice little pepperiness of the haggis. It's very important. If you've never had haggis, by the way, it's surprisingly, like, normal. It's like, it's got this reputation, oh, it's crazy and whatever. You, like, eat it and you're like, oh, this is, like, the most normal food I've ever eaten ever. It's just, like, home comfort food. It's like meatloaf or shepherd's pie or something. You're like, oh, yeah, okay, this is fine. Darude should have played Sandstorm. Yeah, when we get this ramp, we can definitely check out a few more anomalies. The other thing I'll do, I think I only have the one sensor tower. Right, I wanted, during my expansion over here, is I want to get a couple more sensor towers set up. I want one over here and one way down here. Now, I could set them up all over the place, but then I'd have to, like, sort of micromanage getting some goods out there. So I like to set them at the extreme range of my drone hub, like this. By the way, right now my sensor towers don't need maintenance or power because of a tech. I mean, it is a very common tech that you get really early on, so a lot of people will have it. We'll do that, and maybe I'll change my scanning. Meh, I don't know, actually. We will actually keep scanning this. How's this coming along? 82% done. Boom! Yes, I'm playing as the new Terraforming initiative with the new Geoengineer commander profile. I think the Terraforming initiative is fairly challenging. It is nice that you get a discount on terraforming techs, but I don't know. And yes, there are more planetary anomalies. We've got one queued up. We're waiting for some fuel here. Did I send myself the fuel prefab already? Yes. Okay, hold on. Let's get another fuel refinery going on.
Research complete.
And I think I sent myself, because we need water to run that, I sent some moisture evaporators. So we're gonna get them down here. So we get more water, which will run multiple fuel refineries. So we get fuel faster, which means we can launch these rockets more quickly. Low G high rises, those are apartment buildings. Planetary survey will reveal even more anomalies. Hydrosynthesis. Oh, this unlocks the fuel, or the polymer factory and fuel refinery, so we can build our own. Let's get the low G drives. Maybe that, maybe this. I'm sure we'll mess around with the queue quite a bit. So people told me that this overlap is fine. Maybe it's incorrect. They told me that, like, this overlap is okay. I should have waited until this one was built so that as I was placing this, it would tell us the message. But yeah, no, you see this? Water production 1 and 1. So in the comments, because what I initially thought, I thought none of their radii could overlap. And I was placing them super far apart. And someone in the comments said, no, you just have to make sure it doesn't overlap the buildings. And in fact, this outermost hex is actually okay, apparently. So, and I'm seeing like full production over here. So I think this is true, that this outermost hex is all right. So you can overlap just a scooch. Oh, was it you, Backstabber? Yeah, it was really useful. So thank you very much for that. So yeah, now this water extractor is not working quite as quickly anymore. It's only using 3 of its 6 possible production, which means this underground water will last longer, which is nice. And yes, we're making fuel at twice the rate, which is very, very nice, so that we can send our rockets sooner. And speaking of, we can send another rocket. I'm going to do a passenger rocket. What I'm going to do is set a filter here for specialization. I'm going to encourage just specialists to show up. And launch. And launch anyway. It's complaining there's not much space. What we're going to do is we are going to click correctly. I think I'm going to hold off building apartments for a little bit longer. Just because the comfort is higher on these. During the flight to the anomaly site, the engine stalled and the rocket began to lose altitude. Only through sheer luck, the rocket managed to make an emergency landing in a safe spot, but even now there are no signs that the engine could start working again. We can abandon the expedition, spend money to send 3 rescue pods with replacement parts. Send me the schematics and put the expedition team on comm. That's really cool. I'm gonna have to spend the money. That's all your money. It is, that's true. But we'd lose the rocket and the RC commander. Yeah, we've got to spend it. But yeah, did they automatically set it? Was it supposed to be like $1 billion or 750,000 or something? But they set it to whatever money you actually had. In which case, we may have saved on what that event could have been. So you know, hacks. No, the money amounts don't get adjusted like that. It's just luck. That's the normal amount, you're just lucky, wow. Because yeah, if we had to cancel, because it's $3 billion for a new rocket, that would have been horrible. So our RC commander returns, oh, our ramp is done! You guys, our ramp is done. Time to expeditionify, or scanify, I should say. I shouldn't say any of those, because neither one of them are English. The low ground over here. Russia will scan anomaly. Okay, yeah, because it did reveal 4 new anomalies, so let's see, can we do them? 4 geologists we may have. Oh, this just needs an RC dozer. Let's go ahead and send you, because we definitely have an RC dozer. And it is going to help that we're making more fuel, so we can refill those a lot faster. We don't know which one of these it's going to be. I don't know if it's random. The ramp. Look at this! How great is this? You're here with our new passengers. Lovely. Oh, our RC commander's in the way. Let's move you here.
Resources are low.
You can click the anomalies from the map view.
Incoming. New colonists have arrived.
Oh, for scanning. Okay, maybe.
Anomaly analyzed. Research.
New text available for research. Yes, and we finished our hygroscopic vaporators, and yeah, we scanned this for tons of science points. Lovely. This lets us build drone hubs. That's kind of a high priority. Topology AI lets our drones work faster on landscaping projects. Down over here, we've got conservation landscape. Raising the ground via landscaping costs less waste rock. Lowering the ground produces less waste rock. Very handy little text that we're probably going to want. But right now, I'm kind of happy. Actually, I'm going to put the drone hub first, because we want to be able to build our own drone hubs pretty quickly. And the low G hydrosynthesis is a very, I consider it to be a very important upgrade for the vaporators. Personally. So, cables and pipes down the ramp. Indeed, you can. Well, here's the thing. Cables are easy peasy. As I say that, I may have clicked incorrectly, but there we go. Too bad. Unfortunately, we didn't build the ramp straight. But yeah. So you can come down here. Oh, there's a little bump in the way. We might have wanted to smooth around that. But clearly, we can run cables down here. Now, the pipes I found are a little trickier because it's not, you can't quite follow the exact same path. Okay, there is something that changed between the last build I played and this one. They changed the distance that you have to put these pillars, and it's working better on the ramps. Because I'm pretty sure on the version I was playing, I was having extreme difficulty running these pipes down the ramp. Ha. And that is no longer the case, except for the fact that my ramp is crooked. But if you ignore the fact that my ramp is kind of crooked, boom. Now, one of the problems will be maintenance, right? If these things pop a leak over here, because it's going to be out of range of a drone hub, what we're going to have to do is manually send some drones here to repair some stuff. But you can run it down here. The thing is, I don't think we kind of need to. I wanted to open this up so we could scan some anomalies down here. And I think what's going to happen... Oh my god. I need some sort of like bulk delete tool. I think what's going to happen is we will build a tunnel here, but with the RC commander and a transporter, what I can do is stick some little antennas all over the frickin' place. And I think that's exactly what we're going to do. Because the antennas don't need power or maintenance, so once they're built, they're good to go. And we're just going to do that, and we'll just assume we tunnel later. But now it's nice that we can get the anomalies ASAP. I don't even know if I want to build these through the lichen spots. Now, if we get the breakthrough where you don't have to maintain pipes and cables, ho-ho! We're going to go crazy sauce. So, what do we need to actually build the sensor towers? We need metals and electronics. So, transport, you're going to come over here. You'll load some electronics. Well, not too many. 5, because you only need 1 of each. And then metals. There you go, 5 and 5. So we have enough materials loaded on this to build 5 of these sensor towers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you way down here. And the RC commander is going to come way down here as well. We're going to make sure you have a drone attached to you. Let me just steal a couple of drones out of this hub and add it to the RC commander. There you go. So you have a couple of drones with you. Excellent. And so over here, we're going to build a sensor tower sort of out of the way. Like right here, because we probably, until we terraform this, we're not really going to be doing much with it. So the RC commander and the transport are going to park right there and build me a sensor tower on the low ground. We've got a shuttle that's back. If water starts filling up the lowlands, the ramp can be a giant boat ramp. Ooh! Meteor storm coming. Low power storage. Okay. Probably need more batteries, as well as maybe some more solar panels, so that we charge up the batteries a little faster at night. There we go. Get you down there. And yeah, we'll build some extra batteries. There. More anomalies found. So every time, it's so great that you like find one and then you just like shift click around. There you go, antenna done. So now I can take both these guys. Oh, I guess you can't bulk select those. Yeah, the spirals, that's neat. Here, let's just keep expanding sort of like eastwards for now. So we'll put down another sensor tower and then same thing. Oh, did I? It's whiskey and chocolate. Oh, there you go now. Whiskey and chocolate, hold on a sec. So the transporter and the RC commander can come over here. And the scanning speed is wickedly increased near a sensor tower. Where'd the whiskey and chocolate? Where did it go? It's Belf Night! Is it possible to plateau off a ramp for a drone hub location or anything? I don't think so. Now, maybe someone else has figured it out and will do it like better or something. But as far as I can tell, I can't like force a flat thing because you have to start from a flat area. Unless, what happens if I go to like the smallest little... No. Now if there happened to be a random little flat area over here, I could build up from this. But as far as I can tell, I can't do it. And yeah, the size tool, I didn't notice it for the longest time either. But yeah, it just says... Guys, I'm pointing at my screen. It's super helpful. The problem is if I move my mouse... Oh, I sort of can. See, it says press R key to resize. I mean, you can remap those keys as well. But, yeah. Can we anomalize some more? Yeah, let's send an expedition over here. You're ready to go. Let's do that. And you're still refueling, so I could maybe queue up an anomaly. Like... an RC transport anomaly. There we go. Do that. So he's over here. Let's get a sensor tower set up, I don't know, somewhere down here. Bam. RC Commander. RC Transport. Excellent. So anomaly analyzed. Just revealing some more text in the queue. Is this going to change anything about the order of stuff? No. Oh, what did we reveal over here? Growth stimulators. Vegetation grows 40% faster. I don't know if that applies to lichen, but it feels like we should get that going. Research 8 terraforming text gives us 100 extra sponsor per day, which is nice, or per soul. We have no money. And really, there's nothing we're going to be able to do that makes more money. I haven't built the lake yet. It's too cold. Like, I think we can... No. I think there's a technology you need to unlock to build a lake. Oh, I'll tell you what. Let's get some greenhouse factories down. I mean, greenhouse gases haven't ruined the Earth or anything, right? So this is totally fine. Planetary anomaly is just some metal. All right.
Sector scan.
Boom. Boom. Now, these do burn fuel. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring down priority on these. So fuel that we produce will go to spaceships first, but otherwise they will go into here and make things hot. Hot, hot, hot. Can't just print more money. Yeah, you need 25% temp for liquid water. So if you look at the planetary view, overall terraforming progress, you can see the milestones. 25% temperature for liquid water, 50% eliminates cold waves. If you get your atmosphere up to 50%, it ends dust storms. If you get your atmosphere to 80%, it ends meteor storms. Now, there is toxic rain that can start to trigger at some point. You can see at some point you can even get a breathable atmosphere. You can start building open air domes. It's crazy. Actually, the other thing we should do is we should build a ranch. You know what? I'll do the outside ranch. Right here. Boom. Get some little aminos in there. Passengers and metal. Oh, that's from our expedition. Excellent. Open air dorms are the best. Makes them cheaper. Just boiling water, nothing dangerous here. Yeah. It's fine. Insufficient fuel. Water production is fine, right? What are we at here? Still 3 of 6 on our mine. New anomalies found. Woo! Explorate! Where's the other one? Oh, way up here. Oh, from the meteors. Okay, we'd have to build a ramp up there or something like that, which we could. Now, one project I'm curious about. Because here's the thing we could do. Now, I don't think this is necessarily a good idea. We got a plateau here, we got a plateau here. What if we decided to do... flatten... maybe make it a little bit bigger. Am I hitting the wrong... Oh, there we go. Right? It would take multiple steps, but we could build a giant bridge. I think this would be classified under a dumb idea, but it's possible. A sensible plan. Oh my god. I know, right? Like... You know, there's the one map that's got the ravine. You know, it's like sort of 2 plateaus and it's got a ravine or canyon in between. Bridge that bad boy. Now that sounds like fun.
Breakthrough discovered.
Breakthrough? Construction nanites. What is this breakthrough? Buildings construct themselves slowly without drones. Nanites will seek out resources from nearby resource deposits. That sounds pretty useful. Let's put it in a queue. I mean, listen, hyper-intelligence nanites are never going to cause problems. Something grey goo.
Anomaly found.
New anomaly. Oh, it's on flat ground. Let's go and check that out. What I'm still really looking forward to is the finding our AI for the robotics here, but we ain't got none of that yet. How are we doing work-wise? I haven't been monitoring it. We actually have a couple of unemployed people. Oh, look at our ranch! Look at our ranch! What is this? It's goats! What we can do? I haven't looked at any of this. Goats don't need much sustenance and provide a stable supply of food over a reliably short time. So they consume water and oxygen. And they make food for us. And then pigs consume a lot of oxygen and a huge amount of water, but provide a lot of food over a short time. Coos consume huge amounts of oxygen, a lot of water, but provide food just enough to sustain an average. Oh, I see. 90, 100, 300, and ostrich are a great alternative of cattle as they need less sustenance and fatten faster. 8 souls. There's probably a ratio. So, okay, it's only 33% more time than the goats, but produces nearly twice as much food. Does consume more stuff. Moostrages. Bacon. I don't know, we'll do the goats for now. That's fine.
Research.
Love me some goat cheese. And,
Analyzed.
goat karahi is one of my favorite Indian dishes. Planetary anomaly analyzed, gained 4,000 science, completing low-G hydrosynthesis. Yeah, our power situation is not great. If I recall correctly, we're not that elevated. Oh, no, 67% elevation boost? Hold on a second here. Who needs freaking solar power? Ah, Russia has scanned something. Boo! Boo, hiss. I don't know if we can do the medics. 4 officers? Oh, there's some drones. Let's do this first. We still need to, I think we need to get some more people. Boo hiss. If you build an inside ranch, you get different animals. Really? Is it like chickens and stuff? Hang on. We need vacant residential slots. Unemployed. We've got that. Man, tons of people work at the ranch. Because what I want to do still... Yeah, we need more people. Because I want to get a machine parts factory. Because we have metal. So we want that. And then... I'm going to finish it off with another living complex again. Because we're hoping to sort of generate some more bebes. So we want comfort. Oh, our dozer's in the way. Move, dozer. Even without good elevation boosts, the wind generators are better. Well, here's the thing. The thing with the wind generators you have to remember is they need machine parts. The advantage of solar panels is you only need metal. So the maintenance is so much better with the solar panels. But yeah, the wind turbines, the fact that they work 24/7. We're still actually negative power at night. This is, I'm going to say suboptimal. Here, let's build a couple more.
Resources are low.
Yeah, resources are slow. Are low. Yeah, I'm going to send this home and be ready to get some more people. More anomalies. Yes! I love anomalous things. Have we raised the temperature yet? Are you still just having problems getting enough fuel? Yeah. So we have no fuel storage. Yeah, that's true. We indeed have no fuel stored. Because we keep sending these rockets like crazy. I'm not going to build the bridge, I think. Now, I did set these guys to have low priority, so they don't have power right now either. So, but there we go. Now we're good. It is daytime, of course, but we use a little less power at night because a lot like the work buildings don't necessarily run there. That being said, I think we are going to go and get them in place. Luckily, you have the tech for fuel refineries now. Yeah, so we could build more. We probably should. We'll have to see how that works with our water balance. Okay, I should just extend the water lines out over. Oops, not there. Cancel. Let's assume we're going to keep going further away here. Another anomaly. So I'm going to shift queue that one since we're already scanning. Oh, this is great. Any chance we got the AI behavior over here? Battery capacity is handy. No, not yet. Big batteries, Sterling. The university is good. I do quite like the medical centers for making more babies. There's our medium domes as well. Oh, there's so many good things. That's a huge sector. Look at how much stuff is in that one. Sector I-5. That's crazy good. These vistas over here. There's our comfort dome. You build it here, you have a really high comfort dome. They make a million babies. We got some science over here too. You know what this looks like? This looks like a place to flatten. Let's embiggen. Select. You can sort of shift Q, by the way, to do a larger area. We want to flatten all that. So I'll just send a dozer out here. Anomaly. Growth simulator, so vegetation grows faster. Again, I don't know if that affects lichen. But we are liking what we're seeing over here. Is this DLC included in the season pass? People were saying it is. I do not know. Unfortunately, I do not have the answer for you. But people were indicating that it probably is. We're going to upgrade our moisture evaporators because apparently we're actually running negative water now. Between all the things that we're changing. Yes, it is. Okay. Thank you very much, chat. So we're upgrading our moisture evaporators, so they'll do 1.5 water now. We may end up sending some more of them from home. Rockets unavailable.
Anomaly